What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Brutal Planet Comics. I'm your host, Dre, the Brute Daniels. It was more news. Happy Monday to you all. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. My weekend sure was full. But right when the weekend started, controversy began to rise. Star Wars has been a hot mess for a number of years now, and director Matthew Vaughn, who's directed a lot of cool and fun movies that I actually personally enjoy, he suggested that, hey, why can't Star Wars be rebooted? Yes, your gaffes are warranted. Yes, a lot of other franchises like James Bond has a lot of iterations, but Star Wars is like a sacred text. It's like Tolkien, and to a lesser extent, for those that understand my analogy, it's like the Bible. Like, you don't change the things that's in there. You leave it as is because of how it is connected with other people. So there's an article here from comicbookmovie.com, and there's a couple of good sections in here that ask some questions, and I'm actually going to answer some of them, and hopefully it makes a tad bit of sense. So let's get down to the meat and potatoes. So Matthew Vaughn was asked, would it be tough for him to turn down a Star Wars film? And he said, now, not so much. For me, doing a Star Wars movie is to play with the characters I love, which I can appreciate. If they said to me they'd reboot Star Wars and actually have Luke Skywalker, Solo, and Vader to do your version of it, everyone would say you're an idiot to try.
No way!
But that would excite me. Now, I understand where he's trying to come from, and we've actually talked about this on our roundtable yesterday. Check it out every Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Renaissance Nerd channel. Plug! But it's good, I mean, for him to be excited about because it's something that he likes, but they're right because of how entrenched the fan base is and how this is pretty much doctrine at this point, especially the original trilogy, that is. So then he goes to ask the questions, why are the Star Wars characters so hollowed that from 1977 you can't redo it for a new audience? Now, I'm going to help him out here. They're hollow because they are special and they're very important and they are interwoven with a lot of emotions and a lot of fanfare. Like, just take Tolkien's writings. You can't just change who Gandalf is or change his story or change his origin or change how the hobbits function. Like, this is how it's entrenched, and to do that to a lot of people will be sacrilege and, quite frankly, career suicide. Just look at Ryan Johnson. Oh god, he sucks. Alright, so he goes on to say, Star Wars is the Skywalker family. That's true. And that's where I think they've gone wrong. They forgot, meaning Disney, and he's right. They've done brilliant in TV,
Nani?
but it needs an epic new film. That's what I would do. Everyone is going to go crazy, but let's bring it on. If you want a new generation, make the movie for them. The old generation, hopefully you make it well enough that they enjoy it. Now, the sentiment makes sense to me. Make something that the new generation will like, but doesn't disrespect the source material that we, the older fans, or the generation before us as well, that they enjoyed. What he's saying is making sense. However, the word reboot, I think, is being used incorrectly. And shout out to the Renaissance Nerds for actually bringing out that point. Reboot isn't the word. What he wants is a remastering, a new shiny coat of paint on what we already know and love. Reboot usually, well, at this point, gives everybody a bad taste in their mouth because reboots are garbage at this point, and I believe that those words itself, and that word itself, really draws away anybody's attention from it. So ultimately, what do I think about Matthew Vaughn's plan? Look, if he was given the opportunity to remaster it, I think that would be a nice opportunity just to put a new coat of paint. Let's just use the same characters. Let's just follow the same beats, but make it, gloss it up. A little shiny here and there, or maybe expand on certain things that may not have been expanded back in 1970s, 80s, 83, and then but keep the same story in play. Do not deviate from the material, or you're going to have a hard time. And get the word reboot out of your mouth.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So what do you guys think about this? Do you think that Star Wars should be rebooted or remastered or what have you? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, a little housekeeping. My pre-launch for Trouble Within is live right now. I'm gonna leave a link in the description section below. Check the box to keep yourself updated. The Indiegogo will go live on Friday, November 3rd. And don't forget to do all those great YouTube things like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. As always, you guys have been awesome, and I'll catch you all next time.